Did y'all ever watch that docuseries Toys That Made Us?
No,
not yet.
I didn't. It's on my list. I just never watched it.
I thought you was about to mention that Michael Jackson.
This is it.
Wait, what?
He played Michael Jackson. You didn't see that?
Oh yeah, Jackson's The American Dream. So my all-time favorite movies. But no, I bring that up for a fact of like Power Rangers came to fame for the toys, not for anything else. The show was a success because of toy sales.
Word, okay. I did not know that.
I used to have one of those toys.
I still have all my Megazords in the other room.
I had the Red Ranger, but it was like the tall one. And
yeah.
James Scott stole it. Miss Parker's class.
Yeah, we should find out where he lives and jump his ass. We've had first person to come to the door getting hit.
We've had like Facebook conversations with James too.
Yeah, recently. Yeah, and he's cool. Yeah, I have no issues with James today, but back then,
that is fucking hilarious.
But
yeah, it was this fantastic thing where like the dude, I can't remember his first name, but Saban, he saw the old footage of like Mecha Spider-Man back in Japan and all these old the footage that got used for Power Rangers and was like, hey, let me buy the footage because I think I can sell this to the American market. And so as you know, like they only shot 30% of Power Rangers in the States because all the rest of it was already footage that existed from like the 80s.
I didn't know that.
So literally all the actual Power Ranger scenes of Megazords of them in costume is never them.
That's crazy.
That's all that's all old Japanese footage that they just dubbed their voices over.
That's genius.
Word. I guess it makes sense. Different for like the movies there. The movies were like a little different.
The movies were the only right? I think the movies were the only exception.
That makes sense.
Hence why they always look like the so quality of it looks so different.
Yes.
Yeah.
Dang,
I used to always laugh at that, like how they moved and stuff when they got big, like how the surroundings look like.
It used to look like something from like a Celebration Station, one of those animated robots or like Chuck E. Cheese. Or you know what I'm saying? Like, damn.
Oh man.
By the way, super random fact, yo. The person who created Chuck E. Cheese was also the creator of Atari.
I did not know that.
Back in like the 60s, 70s, this motherfucker was
rolling in the money.
Wow. Yeah, man.
Which is another great docuseries y'all should watch, Game Over on Netflix. Yeah. That's also a great one. Most of those Toys That Made Us, Movies That Made Us, Game Over, like those ones that kind of surround shows, toys, and video games and how they influence the world, how they came to be. It's really fascinating stuff.
Yeah, that's wild, man. That's wild. I guess we can go ahead and jump right into
we can jump back I was like, well, that was a lull. Let's jump into this main topic that has absolutely nothing to do with anything we've been talking about.
Might as well save it.
Yeah,
that's true.
Because we only got like I can't
21 minutes or something like that.
Really?
20.
I guess we did start late, huh?
Unless Adam can see something different, like the runtime or whatever.
Yeah, we got about 20 minutes left.
Oh, okay.
I got a little subject that's
throw that in there.
A spin-off
of that thing we planned.
A spin-off series of what we were talking about. What's your I don't know if we talked about this before, but like what's some of our favorite childhood toys?
Oh man,
okay.
all my Lego Megazords. I'm pretty sure I have like most of the original Megazords and whatnot. I got Ninjor, the Zeo Megazord, just the regular motherfucker with the Falcon on the back.
I remember that. I remember
like literally in my closet in the back. I still got all of them. I still got all my original Pokemon cards.
Oh, what?
Dang, I had those, but those were stolen too.
That was
stolen by Lamont Taylor.
We're just throwing surnames in all.
My parents put the Pokemon cards to rest. because of these pastors that used to come to the church talking about they demonic and stuff. So it was over. It was over for my Pokemon. I had some good stuff, man.
Man,
I had some good cards.
I'm sure I got my holographic Charizard in there somewhere.
I know I had like a holographic Chansey or something like that.
I remember I remember the craziest trade I did. I was like, I think I was like in the 5th grade.
Mm-hmm.
And there's this second grader on the bus that used to just, there's always that one kid on the bus that talks to everybody for some reason.
Yeah.
But this was that dude, and he had a Ghastly, and I think it was like 30 HP. No, I had a Ghastly. It was like 30 HP. He had a Bulbasaur, which is like 120.
Mm-hmm.
And he wanted to trade me. I was like, okay. He traded.
He wanted that Team Rocket. He wanted that Team Rocket.
That's like the craziest trade in Pokemon card history.
And you know them cards are worth a lot now.
Yeah,
I mean, as I knew they would be. Yeah,
Kirsten still has hers too.
I wish I still had mine.
I don't think any of mine are in that good of condition. But
I was so deep into it. Like every time I went to Walgreens, I wanted to buy one.
Yeah,
or steal one.
Yo, Marco, I remember that was one of the.
Not that I ever did. I just looked at it because they used to be by the counter. I'm like,
by the counter, and
the pack right
there. It's like, yo, let me waste these $4, man. It might be something good in there.
And then when you go to different places like travel, they have different color ones and stuff. You might get something dope here.
Man, I'm gonna say real quick, it's crazy how easy it would have been to get Pokemon cards if that world started later. Like if it started when we were like in high school and we like got into it then, how much more cards we would have gotten.
Oh yeah, because we had our money.
Yeah, because we were relying on our parents to buy, and like I'm not buying it, $7 for no cards or however much they cost. I don't even know.
It's crazy that it was like how quickly that blew up, man. At least from my perspective, it seemed like it just.
It was just so dope, man.
It was cool because you would battle like random people. At school that people that you didn't even people that you knew, but people that you might not have been like friends with, and you would pull out your cards and have a match.
I remember that being one of the few non-nigga ass situations me had at Candy King. I literally remember the day I got there, and Marcus you were on the bleachers, like dueling somebody in Pokemon cards, and you saw me, and I was like, "Yo, Marcus," because I was so caught up in my world, I didn't even know you left Tolleson. Like we were talking and shit like that, but at the time, I don't know that we were as close as we got.
Bro, when I met you at Kenny King, it was amazing.
Yeah, I was like, "Yo, Marcus," and I remember seeing you playing Pokemon cards, and and what the fuck? I think I was like, "Yo, Marcus," and you was like, "Yo, Josh." Dead. Like I don't remember who it was. Like you immediately won the fight. Like I think that was
Young
like
Ash.
Yo, Ash, man, fuck Ash. Ash is the worst anime character in like history. He actually won a Pokemon tournament for the first time like last year. It's just been out for 20 years.
Yeah, he used to do Pikachu wrong, man. He used to put him out there for slaughter, man.
Like Pikachu versus Mewtwo or some shit. You're like, yo!
Every time Pikachu gotta learn the new something. Oh, I can do this.
Like I don't want to evolve him. I love him too much. It's like that he's weak. He is weak. He needs to grow up.
Meanwhile, Raichu on a surfboard and stuff.
Funniest thing is, man, like my main memories of Pokemon cards is like it started with Lamont and it might like ended with Lamont too. So, yo, man, he stole my shit too.
Were the Adams cards he was playing with?
Like the craziest thing is like about these thefts that I underwent. Like I didn't know like who the culprits was to like years later. Like I didn't know he stole them until like
wow,
years later. Otherwise, I'm like, hey, give me my cards back. Or like with James, like give me my Power Ranger, but I just didn't know that like it was too late to do anything about. Like, well, it's kind of late now. So
maybe like in 5 years he won't give a shit.
Yeah.
So what's some of y'all toys?
Man, Hot Wheels.
Yeah, I just like Hot Wheels.
Hot Wheels and
what about those race
model
car
cars?
tracks? Those look Hot Wheels tracks.
I had the tracks.
Yeah, I remember we used to try to set up. We used to try to make them jump off books and
dude.
Oh my
god!
I used to want the track so bad. I don't think I ever got the tracks.
We had that one with like the vertical loop.
Yeah.
And if you made it go too fast, it just flew off on its own.
Yeah. had to like the motor with the 2 wheels.
Yep.
Yeah. It would always hit like the Christmas tree or some shit. It might be like,
oh yeah.
Now.
I used to love them. I used to be so happy when it came like Christmas time just to take that out.
Yeah, dog. Yeah.
You had to put that up after a while. Like, okay.
Yeah.
Get these cars out of here.
Yeah. It's funny that the Christmas toys, for whatever reason, were so much more fun than the toys you got at any other time.
They just
but you only play with them for a short amount of time. For whatever reason. It's like once the Christmas spirit wore off, so did the fun of the toys.
Let's see.
That's like a PlayStation. That's different.
Yeah. I had some I had the Beetleborg toys.
I got that in the back too.
had the VR Troopers.
Yep.
Man,
shit. And especially finding out all of those were pretty much just off-brand Power Ranger stories. I actually tried to watch an episode of Big Bad Beetleborgs when it came to Netflix.
Hey, didn't VR Troopers come out first though?
No.
No, I don't remember shit.
I think it came out somewhere in like the middle. Like
I am the research guy.
You are the research guy. This is true. I think the first one of them, at least in the stateside, was a Superhuman Samurai Cyber Squad.
That sounds familiar.
Yeah.
I know that I saw it though.
It was like a dude that looked like Ultraman. Would fight people inside of computers. Like you would see him get downloaded into the internet and then fight viruses inside the computer. It was like it was some kind of mix between like Power Rangers and Reboot.
Okay.
So yeah,
or Ultraman and Reboot more so.
Power Rangers was a year before VR Troopers.
Right.
Oh wow.
I knew
y'all have some of the He-Man. I used to have some of the He-Man and
I hated He-Man.
What else? I had like Skeletor and shit. But what's the other one with the animals?
The
animals from back in the day.
I know what you're talking about like the
Thundercats. Oh, that's when I was dipping into like my cousin and my brother shit. I was dipping into their like old school because 89 I didn't really have.
Well, when I was we was in the wrestling, they had to stretch, Stone Cold and whoever. Stretch people.
Oh shit! I forgot about that.
Yeah,
I was team Wolfpack. I actually remember I used to have little birthday parties, and my aunt would like, yeah, dude. Yo, my aunt would like, I would invite all the friends and like folks like this is before I met you guys, like Lamont and some like Jamel Campbell.
Red and Black,
I remember him.
The Red and Black, like NWO.
Yeah, man.
Baby.
Yeah, and like everybody came over. Yeah, we'd be wrestling and shit.
White and black.
Wow, man.
White and black.
White and black, yeah. Like Sting had the white paint on him, white and black paint on him and shit.
This is stupid, and I don't know why I remember this as soon as you said it. Remember how they would greet each other, and how in our young brains we were admittedly quite homophobic, but never said how gay it was that like they would make their wolves kiss each other to greet each other. And like boop, like they go boop each other around, like
you're like flicking the top of their nose or some shit. Yeah. No, that's very true.
Oh, I don't know why that just came to mind. I was like, yo, why are we?
We avoided that shit at all costs. That's
like, no, they're cool. Let's just never do that thing.
Well, that was the dopest time in wrestling, though.
Oh yeah, between like Sting and what was his name? Something Warrior.
You talking about Ultimate Warrior?
Ultimate Warrior.
Yeah.
He was a little.
I don't remember him being in it though.
No, he was just before that era, and I remember him coming back around when WCW started like to pick up with NWO.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because WWE was still WWF, And so
yes,
there was all that controversy between
and
the
I
two.
remain calling it WWF for a long time.
me too. Me too.
Well, I'm not
I was
saying
in denial.
WWE.
I was in denial, man.
It literally sounds better though. WWF sounds better than
Yeah.
WWE. Sounds like a
woman's channel,
like a solar panel company or something. I don't know. Worldwide Energy or something. I don't know.
But I always personally just thought the energy in WCW was better.
Mm-hmm.
I like Goldberg.
Rey Mysterio.
I remember spearing people at Banneker.
I remember you spearing people at Emerson.
Like I don't know why it got it. I don't know why it would do that. Honestly, because like I was literally running full speed and tackling people that weren't even expecting it. Like,
you were like, yo, you were just charged up them cookies at lunch or something, whatever the fuck they were feeding at lunchtime.
And what's messed up, and it was girls and boys. It didn't matter. And I was doing this, and I never got in trouble for it.
I remember a specific story about that.
No consequences, man. That's great.
Yo, Kevin Nash.
Where is Kevin Nash? I was thinking about that. He ran the Wolfpack. He was the head dude.
Yes.
He was WCW's Triple H pretty much.
Okay.
Buff Bagwell.
I don't remember that person at all.
So he used to wear a little chain head covering. Mad biceps.
You looking like Karl Malone? I feel you. Those shoulders are
wrestling wise. I don't know that I've ever enjoyed anyone to this day, even though he was a horrible person in real life. Randy Savage is the funniest motherfucker.
Oh man,
of all time.
For
that
sure.
voice though, man.
And that's what I'm talking about. Like that whole just. Why does everything you say sound like you can't breathe?
I wonder if he came in like wrestling with that voice, or he just transformed his voice and then he just ruined his vocal cords.
He just ruined When I think of when you come into the ring, spelling nonsense, like you're just like.
And then they gradually get louder, like. And I'm telling you, when I come. Okay.
But hands down, funniest moment in all wrestling history, of course, is the obvious. Booker T.
That's my all-time favorite, man. That's my all-time favorite.
You out here talking about a clique. The only clique you need to know about is the Harlem Heat and Sister Sherry. See, because what you dealing with here is the brotherhood. It's non-stop from this point on in WCW. We take what we want, and after we take Lex Luger and the Giant, we want the gold sucker. Hulk Hogan, we coming for you, nigga. I should point out for the record.
And it ain't even the fact of him saying nigga, it's the immediate catch.
That's exactly what I thought of.
Like, shit. Yeah. and that white woman just rubbing his shoulder like, you know, you're getting fined for that,
right? She ain't skip a beat.
No.
He says it all the time backstage.
Y'all got a question, yo? At what point? So I guess first question is, when you first started watching wrestling, we were all pretty young. So at any point, did you guys actually believe it? Did it seem believable? And at what point did you say, all right, this shit's fake as hell?
I just didn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, same here. I thought it was real initially.
Me too.
I mean, I didn't know. But then as I grew up, I guess I don't know if I thought it wasn't or people said it and I believed it. Like, okay, it makes sense.
Yeah.
But it didn't bother. I didn't really care that it was fake.
Yeah. I think back then, like the storylines and the acting was good enough for me to not care.
Yeah.
Same.
Because it was just that thing of like, we all, granted, we're familiar, not that much controversy will happen, but we've seen our fair share of niggerdom and fights and bullshit. Yeah. And nowhere ever did you need to stomp your foot to punch somebody in the chest.
For sure.
So it was stuff like that just makes you go, whether this is real or not, I don't care. But that's a dead giveaway that no one's throwing their head every time they.
And are these tables and chairs, are they real or? they just explode when you.
I used to wonder that. That question actually ran through my mind. Like, how the fuck
I
is
think
this
this
happening every
video-
time?
I think they're
video
like
I watched recently.
I think they're
kinda
modified.
answered that because this. I think it was like Buffalo Bills fans, and this dude like was power bombing this girl into a table. So he did it once, and the table didn't break, and it was like, oh. And
Yeah.
I guess they was trying to break the table. Like that's what they were trying to do. And he slammed her again, and like it looked like her back just totally broke.
Oh,
And they like, oh
Yeah,
the table still did not break. Like
Yeah, I bet they're modified, or it's probably made out of some weird weak wood, or maybe they like drill
Gotta be.
holes in it, like to weaken.
so it could weaken the foundation.
like they do with door. They do that with doors.
Yeah.
Like you see somebody just knock down the door super easy. Like wait, what?
Yo, that's when Mythbusters goes wrong. They were trying to prove some shit. Breaking her fucking back. Damn.
But I mean, and then there's those cats that like it wasn't Eddie Guerrero. Who was the cat that died?
Bret Hart. Was it Bret Hart?
Bret Hart
Yeah.
when he swung in.
Well,
and,
Eddie
fell or
Guerrero
something.
did
he
die
died,
too.
but
but Bret Hart died in
In the ring,
was like,
he
right?
jumped.
Yeah.
I believe
jumped,
he
yeah.
jumped down from the cage or something.
Yeah, like
something
broke
like
some
that.
entrance. He did some weird. He was doing some entrance or something that went wrong.
And them cage matches, like I know we say it's not real, but anybody can die from jumping off them cages.
Yeah.
Because they're stuntmen pretty much.
Yeah. The stunts are
Yeah,
real.
Yeah.
Like you said, they're
stuntmen.
stuntmen. But as far as who we're going to win the match was predetermined.
Right.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
predetermined.
But
Did you
they're
guys
still
hear they
dropping
had
10 feet off a ladder?
Yeah. Did you guys hear that they had like some of them would bring like razors in or something to cut themselves or whatever a little bit so blood would show when after you get smacked in the face like 30 times, there should at least be swelling or something.
Sometimes I would wonder, like, how did they start bleeding off of that?
I used to
But
wonder
sometimes
that,
they would hit each other for real. Like back,
It seemed
I don't
like
know
it.
about now,
Mm-hmm.
but sometimes they would definitely hit each other for real. Yeah, I guess if the match was like high,
High
a big,
octane.
yeah.
But it is
big
one of
matchup.
it is one of those things where like those moments in Power Rangers, just to kind of tie that back, when they would get like hit across the chest and like a spark of electricity.
I was gonna bring that up too.
You are a biological organism. How are you sparking here, bro? You're like a dragon or something. And you
or just the Power Rangers themselves when they would get hit and they would spark and do a backflip, like off of a kick.
Nothing about this makes sense.
You wearing nylon, bro. That does not spark. That does not spark. Polyester blends. They don't spark.
Yo, that's my vote for this episode title. You're wearing nylon, bro.
Oh, for sure. I'm voting for that for sure.
Oh man, that's fucking hilarious.